Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy in another priority assignment. This time it is called Occult Siege. A covert base belonging to the Holy Orders is under attack by a force of Chaos Space Marines and cultists. The base is the site of a critical order experiment and must be protected at all costs. It is now your holy duty to repel or destroy the attackers. Organize the defense of Outpost Lacrima. I requested this. Okay, sorry, I messed up in my mind. Debriefing analysis of auto defeats has detected a heretic tribe in an abandoned Imperial facility. The presence of demonic entities has been confirmed. Resources for a full-scale purgation are unavailable, so the Order has opted for a surgical strike. Deploy and eliminate the moral threat. So with that, we actually quickly go into the briefing. A covert base belongs to you, under attack. Okay, case with and cultists. The base is... Okay, sorry, I thought we already had that. No, a covert base belonging to the Holy Orders under attack by a force of Chaos Space Marines and cultists. The base is the site of a critical order experiment. It must be protected at all costs. It is now your holy duty to repel or destroy the attackers. Organize the defense of Outpost Lacrima. I think we already... I don't care. The situation has been... the situation on the base upon your arrival is desperate. Defensive measures are bordering on incompetence. Immediate action is required. Replace officers and reorganize the command structure. Have the guilty officers apprehended and executed. Rally the defensive forces by personal example. With that, we will go. So, your fiery words did help raise morale, but true inspiration requires acts of heroism. You are now essentially committed to perform a dangerous mission. Luckily, we seem to have some time left. This situation has now not deteriorated further. The situation is dire, but the Chaos Forces have delayed their assault for some reason. They might be waiting for more Chaos Marines to arrive. Nonetheless, this gives us some time to prepare and make the necessary adjustments to the weaker spots. I don't know. Okay. Oh god, my mind today is really not working. Okay, a little assassination. The opportunity for an inspirational, albeit utterly dangerous act has presented itself. There is an opening in the siege lines around the outpost, giving us the path to several enemy leaders. Infiltrate enemy lines and eliminate enemy leaders.
Priority purge protocols initiated and being observed. Noospheric data streams are thrice encrypted and set to optimal flow. Good hunting.
Good hunting we will have indeed. And at least for me, it is always good on these big kinds of weapons, big kind on the bigger maps to actually clear a little bit of a path. In the end, there will probably be some point where we need to kite the enemies at least a little bit, and there is always important, as you can see, how many of them enemies are actually lurking around here, to have a little bit of space in order to, drag them towards nowhere and bring them slowly down one by one. I might be focusing on the wrong targets here. The usage of 2 inoculators ain't that bad overall, since we have medical supply here. So let me bring the possessed down and everything should be clear. There's then one more little rebel remaining, which should not be that much of trouble. Okay, 3 more targets, obviously. Well, technically not 3 more, but we have 3 targets to eliminate. The little downside, which I already see, is that the targets have actually skulls around them, which means there is a higher enemy density around. Okay, that was surprising. That was really, really surprising, and I need to be more careful. This is it. As a human being, obviously, which I am, you always have... You get used to stuff very, very quickly. And I am right now not really used... Well, I am used to dying, but coming from a lot of main campaign missions, I'm actually used to that does not matter at all. So what I obviously need to be here is careful, not risking too much. But taking them hordes down like so is obviously very, very useful. And now I should be at least get a little bit back and kite getting out of there. Not going to pull the other. Okay, this now is nasty. So let's try to kill the close combat guys. Then that will help us to actually kill those guys, since they are not moving whatsoever. If I am a ranged enemy and practically don't have any close combat attacks, which actually even Chaos Space Marines have, I know, you should actually try to stay out of trouble. Getting out of the way, for example, is a little neat thing to do, right? If you are in such a position as the enemy. So we need to take down a Skull Taker. But before we do that, I would like to take down the last possessed here. Okay, warp anomaly is gone.
Target neutralized. There is no escape from the wrath of the Imperium.
Ah yeah, I get that. I know that, and that is a great thing. I will try to do something very, very risky here indeed, guys. I am trying... Okay, I might have done a little bit of a mistake, since we overall, I think, have pulled too many of enemies. At least that is the good part. It's always good to take down many enemies for the experience points, I assume, at least. Okay, there's a Skull Taker. The thing is it actually worth bringing the Skull Taker down for just 2 inoculators? I'd say if I move a tinsy a little bit more intelligent, then we might do it easily. Okay, this guy down as well. Okay, this is not a very great position we are in. But the Skull Taker is nearly down. Come on, before I completely overheat. But we have killed most of them enemies. This one I can actually kite down, so to say, without problem. But we can use the wonderful disintegration spell, and then our loot is available, which are inoculators. Very, very much appreciated. Let's take a quick look on the map. The good part is I think I simply can now go here without trying to pull the horde. Okay, if I take this guy down, then the other group might not see us. Okay, there are the reinforcements, and now the situation I was fearing for actually has arrived. We have merged together a super mob. What the hell? Okay, I'm a little bit surprised. One close combat attack brought us down.
No point in taking more risk. I suggest you make only one more attempt.
Okay, but this was a bad spot there for us. And now we actually have fought through them. Nice. And I have the wonderful little hope that all these Chaos Space Marines have actually been, so to say, the bodyguard of the last remaining enemy. Okay, no, how wrong I was. But some of them are at least a little bit damaged. This is what I like to see. Okay, now we have the upper hand. Nice. Since all the remaining enemies, even though there's a Skull Taker in there, should not be the hardest hitting enemies of all. Even though there's one more Chaos Space Marine, I don't care.
Enemy combat efficiency at critical levels. No further action needed.
Alright.
Machine God is pleased. Enter block.
And then we quickly take a quick look on the debriefing, what that is actually going to tell us. And then we are at the end of this little priority assignment is not correct, but the mission. Alright, the gamble worked and it has resulted in significant increase in morale. The loss of leaders will doubtlessly impede the efficiency of the enemy attack. Bold initiative like this carries till day. Operation successful. The Chaos Forces have been thoroughly riled by our gambit and they might attack premature even if before their reinforcements arrive. We need to be prepared, and that, guys, brings us right now already to the end of this episode. And you know it, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.